What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to Pixelmon here on the Pixelcore server. How are you doing, everyone? I hope you're well and good and happy and all that jazz. Welcome back. I've been kind of just on the server here for a couple of minutes, maybe like 20 minutes or so, sorting out some bits and pieces. And yeah, I've got a few things to talk about and something very interesting to show you. So what I was actually thinking of was, if you remember back to last episode, I was actually mentioning we took a trip out to the Mesa biome again, and we collected ourselves just a few little stacks of clay here, because I was kind of thinking, you know what, they're really good for building, and I really like the colours and stuff, and I was thinking, yeah, we could probably, give some of these to Dan, so he could, continue on with his sort of colourful Diglett building and stuff like that. So, just very quickly, I completely forgot to actually do what I wanted to do, so we'll go and do that right now, but I wanted to wander over to Dan's place so I could actually check to see if he has actually used the hardened clay, and hopefully it's the same colour as the one he's been using for the Digletts. So, obviously there's loads and loads of hardened clay in the Mesa biome, but kind of to get him started, we could sort of offer him some clay. Like, take my clay, please take my offer of clay. And, he can continue on with his builds and stuff. So yeah, basically, Dan is on holiday right now. So he's been away. I think he's gone for 2 weeks, but I think he might be back this week. And he's gone to, Orlando, I think. And he's been doing like Disney World and Sea World and, all that touristy stuff and all that jazz. So, oh dear, dear, dear. So I was kind of wondering over here now. Oh, Electrode, no, flamethrower to the face. Here's another thing, right? I actually just leveled up my Moltres off screen. I've been doing a bit of grinding for this Orb of Static Soul, so we'll talk about more of that a little bit later on. But I did actually notice that Moltres learnt Solar Beam. What? Since when did Moltres ever learn Solar Beam? I cannot remember that for the life of me. Back in my OG status of Pokemon Red on the Game Boy Color, I do not remember having a Moltres with Solar Beam. But hey, it's kind of cool. It's a good move. Apart from it's like you're charging up your laser beams and then you're firing your laser beams, so you do have to wait. But anyway, so I was wondering over here just to kind of double check to see what kind of clay he used. Can you see it? So that is the Trioris head that we built in Dan's place, and inside, I don't know if, let's go and actually have a look inside. I don't know how many of you guys know this, because it was a very, very long time ago that we actually did this and we built it, but if we head up, in case you're wondering, there's a Disney ears. This is amazing, so yeah. Trioris is inside, and it's actually Blocket Trioris, so we recruited him to Team Blocket, which I thought was pretty evil, so I don't want to stare at that too much and ruin it. But yeah, basically, I think that is Thinknoodles, Justin. He is pranked Dan because Dan is away looking at Disney stuff, and yeah. So I would highly recommend that you go and check out Justin's video tonight. I'm going to go and be checking it out as soon as it's uploaded to see all of his shenanigans in building that prank. And I'm really looking forward to Dan's reaction, which will probably be a week next Tuesday, I imagine. Now, this is interesting. What happens when you evolve a Diglett? We'll soon find out, maybe. So yeah, anyway, this is... yeah, it's exactly the right colour. Nice. So I was actually wondering if he'd just used the standard hardened clay, and he has. So we can actually give him some hardened clay so he can maybe like build out the sides of his Digletts and stuff. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. So we can actually do that. But I'm thinking maybe in an episode or two, we should probably... should probably do something nice for Dan. Something special for Dan. Possibly involving Digletts. Possibly involving the evolution of said Digletts into the Mighty Dog Trio. Yeah, we'll see about that one. We'll see about that one. We've got a few ideas coming together. Oh, why did I just use Solar Beam? Oh, you know what, fine. See, I just thought I'd quickly tease what Justin has been up to. So yeah, definitely make sure you go and check out his video. Oh, man. I just wandered over and I was like, yep, that is Disney Trioris. Oh, it's a golden boss. Oh, hype. Golden boss hype. Let's go and take it out with Moltres. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. The Golden Sea King. Yes. Alright. Level 128. Wait a minute. Oh, I just thought... for some reason I thought my Moltres was a Zapdos. How silly is that? Alright, let's just hit it with... oh, Moltres is dead. Great news! Great news, ladies and gentlemen. Moltres is dead. Moltres is no more. Let's get Bobby out. See if we can do any form of damage. Bobby's dead. Let's get Jack out. I know these are terrible Pokemon choices, but wow, this Sea King is OP. Come on, Magnitude. Don't fail me now. Oh god, you're gonna fail me now. No, Jeremy, stay strong. Yes, one more hit. Come on, Jeremy, we can do this. Yeah. Nice. So what did we get? Ooh, Ooh, a plethora of drop. What the heck is that? An Ayapapa berry. Hey, Ayapapa. Okay, so an Ayapapa berry, a sunstone, a oran berry, antidotes. Still no ranch grade up blocks. Block grade block, you know what I mean. The ranch ones. Why do we just never get any ranch ones? I'm so confused. Oh well, okay, so that's pretty cool. A golden boss to start off with. That is awesome. Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of like stuck in between a few different ideas today. So I was going to potentially do something involving dance space, but because Justin has just done something, it looks like it's going to be really, really funny. I'm going to leave that for a few weeks, because I think that's the best thing to do. And what I've actually been doing very slowly is I've been grinding up myself this static orb of souls. Orb of static souls, I should say. So the static orb of souls is... Orb of Static Souls is to actually like summon the Zapdos, and if you have been watching Justin's videos, Thinknoodles, he actually caught a Zapdos recently, and basically we were talking together, and he was like, oh yeah, could you tell me the coordinates of that mesa biome? So I gave him the coordinates, and that's where he found his Moltres. I don't think he's caught it yet or anything. I think he's still grinding up, but he said, yeah, there might actually be another Zapdos shrine in the area that I went to. So I thought, yeah, that would be kind of cool. So hopefully if Justin will give us those coordinates again, because I've completely forgotten what they are, then we can basically go and hopefully in the next episode or whatever, try and find ourselves that Zapdos. So it would be awesome to have the 3 legendary birds. We only have Moltres right now, so getting the Zapdos and the Articuno would be insane. And we could actually have like a full party of unique legendaries then. We could have Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, Groudon, Kyogre, and Mewtwo. How cool would that be? Oh, wow. Okay, so... yeah, as I kind of mentioned, I'm sort of stuck in between a few different things right now. We do need to keep grinding the Orb of Static Souls up. That is something that we do very much need to do. But it does involve a lot of kind of just grinding around and not doing anything too spectacular. So what I was maybe thinking was I could do some grinding here off screen, because it will just be a case of, I think it's, do you have to kill 350 Pixelmon? I think you have to fight 350 Pixelmon in order to fill it up. So that might take some time. But I guess what we could do is we could wander around the island and basically we could kind of do usual protocol. If I find myself... do I have an iPad? Oh, I do already have one. Huh. My berry collection is pretty good. I like my berry collection. Man, we're getting so much just potions and antidotes and revives and all that stuff. Let's go and stick it all in there for safekeeping. Do we have anything that we need? Got some power lenses here. Should we stick these on our Pixelmon? Why the heck not? And then we've got some sunstones. So let's go and stash these away. So I was thinking maybe we could wander around the island today and try and find ourselves some bosses. And then maybe if we can actually get the static soul thing charged, we can go and head back out into the wilderness, try and find that cool area again, and then hopefully have a little bit of a hunt around. So to be honest, I'm not really sure that I'm going to be finding a shrine today, because they are really, really hard to find. Unless, of course, you are Mr. Thinknoodles, in which case you just stumble across them so effortlessly. Oh, he's a lucky sausage. But yeah, we can maybe try and do that today. So, oh, I forgot to put away the spoon! The twisted spoon! No! Twist my spoon. Alright, you know what? Okay, let's stop messing about. So anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go on a bit of a grind. So I'm thinking about heading towards our usual grindy area. Let's actually go and head back out there now. So I'm thinking about heading over there. It's a really good place to find loads and loads of Pixelmon, so grinding ourselves up hopefully won't be too bad. Let me get rid of this Geodude. Flamethrower the Geodude. Yes. So we've got maybe, I'd probably say about 60%. So we're probably like halfway there. It might take a little while, but I think it will be worth it, especially to get that kind of legendary Moltres goodness thingamajig. So yeah, anyway, let's go and head back over here. So we'll have a little wander around for some legendaries whilst we're on there, and then we'll probably jump cut as and when. So let's go over into this direction. Oh, very quickly, just before I forget. Oh, this is really exciting. This video should be going up next week, and it's something that I've been working on, and we have been working on for a couple of weeks now. So basically, this sounds absolutely bizarre, really, really cool, but... especially you guys in America will know it, but you know the cereal brand Fruity Pebbles? Yeah, Fruity Pebbles. Basically, they came up with this concept idea, and they wanted 3 YouTubers to basically do a collaboration build project. So I was asked, Justin was asked, Thinknoodles, and another YouTuber called Ashley Marie was asked. And basically, we've got this video coming up, and it's not like some kind of shady thing to sell you anything, which is really awesome. It was literally, they contacted me and said, hey, let's get together and let's do like this awesome build project, and you can film it and upload it. and people will love it. So I've been working on like a server, and we each have like an area of kind of the map to build, and I've been doing transport. So far I'm not quite finished, but it is looking absolutely awesome. So that video will be going up next week, and Justin will be uploading one, I think this week actually. I think he'll be uploading it on Thursday, and then Ashley will be uploading it the week after. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you the build because I'm quite proud of it, actually. I think it looks really, really awesome, especially if you like sort of the stuff I've built on the island. I think you're going to absolutely love this stuff. But yeah, stay tuned for that. So anyway, I'm going to go and hang around here. Hopefully we'll bump into some bosses. If not, I guess we can like... yeah, just kind of farm this orb up and then maybe head out to the... I think it's not the savannah. It's the other one. The plateau? I think it's the plateau. Anyway, I'll be right back. Ooh, okay, so what we can do as well is whilst I am grinding, which may take some time, I was actually just thinking, what can we do to have a bit of fun this episode? Well, why don't we stick some of the mystery eggs in our party, and then whilst we're wandering around and grinding and stuff, then in like, you know, some minutes or whatever, we'll be able to hatch out some random Pokemon. So that sounds awesome. We haven't done that for a little while, right? I think we'll probably do like a proper mystery egg episode with like 6 mystery eggs in it. That'll be really fun. But for now, let's actually go and grab ourselves some more. So I'm kind of wondering how many we actually have left. Justin still has my Ditto. Oh, we've got quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got like 13 mystery eggs, so that's pretty sweet. You know, let's stick the baby Blastoise away. Let's stick... Oh, actually, hang on. Let me show you this. Just before we get started, let's stick Houndoom. Actually, no, let's not. Let's actually show you this. So in case you missed last week's episode, we actually hatched... Well, we didn't hatch. We evolved this guy. Look at this Pixelmon. Oh, how cool is that? Little dog. Well, not really a little dog. A very scary, terrifying looking dog of death. But yeah, I just thought the modelling was insane. Like the way it moves its head and everything. How cool is that? Ah, it's so cool. But anyway, so we're actually going to go and we'll probably just take the big boys in order to grind these Pixelmon out. So... let's stick Houndoom back in here. Let's stick, you know what, stick Jack back in there for now. Just in case I mess it up, I'm going to go and put these eggs in without looking, and just in case I hover over anything, you're not going to see it either. So yeah, if by any chance you can guess which egg is going to hatch, and which Pixelmon is going to hatch from these eggs, you do indeed win the internet. The entirety of the internet is yours to win if you predict it right. That's one hell of a challenge. But okay, so anyway, we're going to strap 3 of the lucky eggs into our party here. I'm going to get back to grinding, and then if anything happens, I will jump back to it. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so welcome back. Yeah, grinding is going really, really well, but I've just spotted this bad boy out of the corner of my eye. Look at it, the blue Machoke. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, let's give this guy a battle. This is the first boss that I've seen in probably like half an hour of just wandering around doing absolutely nothing but grinding. So I thought, why don't we just take it out? I've actually just healed up my Pixelmon, and that one's dead. Great news. So I'm going to have to go and heal them up again. Fantastic. But you know what? At least we've got... Wow. Okay, this is not going to plan, is it really? Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we've got Jeremy here. Oh, okay, we should take that out with a magnitude. Woo! And we got a Sport Ball, a Full Restore, and 2 Paralyzed Heals. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little update as to how we are doing. You can see here, this is our orb, and it is pretty much nearly finished. I think we just need to grind it up a little bit more, and like another little pixely thing should go all shiny. But after that, we should be good. Actually, there's something I want to tell you about. I completely forgot to tell you about it earlier. So what we'll do is I'll actually go and heal up again, finish off my grinding, and then, yeah, we can take from there. Oh my goodness, look at that! A legendary has spawned in a Jungle Hills biome. I don't really understand. Oh, what? No, this is really weird. Like, I kid you not, no one has seen a legendary spawn since we updated to 1.8, and now all of a sudden a legendary has just spawned out of nowhere. What? Okay, I'm so confused. So a Jungle Hills biome. Let's stick this on and let's see what we can find here. Oh my goodness, that is really big news. I actually can't really describe how important that is. A Jungle Hills biome, you say? What the heck is a Jungle Hills? This is Extreme Hills. And then we obviously have Jungle. This can't be Jungle Hills, can it? I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, Jungle Hills. This is Jungle Hills. So, what kind of legendary are we talking about here? What's that down there? Oh, it's just some blue birds. What? So... Oh man, I cannot wait to tell Dan and Justin about this. I kid you not, we have not seen, either of us, a single legendary shout whilst being on this island, or anywhere for that matter, since we have updated the server to Minecraft 1.8, and then all of a sudden, boom, we get a shout. Well, I get a shout from nowhere. What? It might just be like a false shout or something, but even so, that is a big deal right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I can't find it though. I can't find it, which is probably a slight bit of an issue. We're in extreme hills now, so we've gone too far. So what I can tell, this is like the only jungle hill that we've got, like this little thing. What? A jungle hills biome. What legendary would that be then? Because I know that if it's a jungle biome, it would possibly be a Mew. But I ain't seen a jungle hills before. Huh. Okay, so that's really, really bizarre. I thought that was it. It's a Primeape. God damn you, Primeape. Getting me all excited. Well, we're still kind of following this around. This is still jungle hills, so you never know. But oh man, I'm excited. So that is probably good news. I have no idea why that's just popped up out of nowhere. We were kind of worried that the legendary system had just like broken when we updated the spawn or something, but it does appear that it kind of, you know, hasn't made much difference. So that's pretty good news. That is pretty good news. I'm going to have a little search around here and hopefully we'll be able to find something. I have a funny feeling that it is already gone, which is a shame. Like, if that was a Mew, and I'm thinking out of all of them that it could be, chances are it's going to be a Mew, which would have been really useful because we would have been able to actually get ourselves another Ditto, so then we could have just, like, given our Ditto to Justin and just said, there you go, keep him, he's yours now. But, yeah, oh man, that's really disappointing. It's kind of just disappeared. So I don't really know if it, you know, only spawned for like a couple of seconds or whatever, or even if that was working, but it should have been. It should have been, and that's really awesome to see. That is excellent news. Just completely out of the blue. Like, I've looked around here maybe a couple of times. This is the only jungle hills that I know of on the map. I mean, there's one right on the other side, and I really don't think it's going to be that, because they normally spawn, like, relatively close to where you are. So, yeah. Oh, man. I'm kind of gutted. But, you know what, that was... I wonder if it's up in the trees. Huh. You know what, let's take a little trip. So our eggs are actually relatively close to being hatched as well. I don't think we've quite filled the orb up just yet, but you know what? We haven't even found a shrine, so it's really, really close. I think it should fill up relatively quickly. You're just double checking up in the trees here, seeing if there's anything. I don't think there is. No. No. Legendaries for me. Oh, well. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, it's really awesome to see a shout. That is cool. So anyway, whilst that was just completely out of the blue, I did not mean to be like, oh god, big jump. I did not mean for that to happen, but that was awesome. But anyway, right, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to fly back to the base, because what I was told was that you can actually, whilst you are flying, those flying points count towards, what the heck was that? Why? No, there's nothing there. Oh, now I'm just looking around for the hell of it. I just want to find something. Oh, I haven't found a legendary for so long. Like a randomly spawning one for so long. But oh well, okay. So anyway, what we're going to do is, yeah, I was actually told that when you're flying, it counts towards basically the steps that you have for an egg, which I think is really, really useful. So that's going to be a great way of hatching them. But we're going to fly back, and we're actually going to make ourselves an orb of icy souls straight away. Because what I think happens is once one of the orbs is full, then the other one will start filling up, I think. So that's going to be a good way of telling when our orb is like 100% complete. But I'm thinking what we're probably going to do is just finish up and tidy up today, and then next week we'll probably head out to that cool savanna biome area, the roof. Not the roof. What am I talking about? What's it called? The plateau. Yeah, the plateau area where the Moltres, not the Moltres, where the Zapdos may be. So hopefully that's what we'll do. So I think we'll hatch ourselves our eggs for now. Oh man, I'm so gutted about that shout. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go and tell Justin like straight away after this video is done, and I'm sure he's gonna be really happy about that. But yeah, anyway, so I think we're probably gonna go and head out there next episode and hopefully have a little look around for a shrine. So yeah, you know, if we find one or not, that begs the question, because they are pretty difficult to get, but you know, we'll give it a good crack and see what we can do. So let's actually make ourselves this orb here. There we go. Orb of Frozen Souls. And we have our Orb of Static Souls. So I think we've probably got like a few more kills to go. Not too many. I think we've done the majority of it just now, which is good news. And I think the last thing to do is just to hatch these eggs. So you know what? We're actually going to have a fly around here, and let's go and hatch ourselves our mystery eggs. And yeah, let's take it from there. Ooh, a cheeky little blue Machop. Look at you sausage. Let's go and battle. Yes, initiate battle. See, I just saw this whilst I was flying around. I thought, why the heck not fight it? I just told Justin about the legendary spawn, and his lettering in all capitals was, no way! So, yeah, he is excited as I am as well. Oh, for God's sake, are you kidding? Damn it. So, yeah, he's super pumped about that as well. Unfortunately, you know, oh, yes! Nice! A Master Ball! Oh yeah, Geodude, no, you're ruining the moment! What are you doing? Go away! Go away! But yeah, we got a Master Ball here, which is pretty awesome, from a blue. I'm going to keep flying around, and yeah, let's go and get ourselves some mystery eggs. Okay guys, looks like we are going to be really close here to cracking. We have like 3 on the final stages, so yeah, it's actually a really good way of doing it on the, you know, the mount, and then you can fly around. The game doesn't really like it too much, you know, it doesn't really like the constant block, chunk, up, late thingamajiggies. But yeah, really nice way of doing it, and it does make it a bit quicker. I'm always told, like, every time I do this, to put myself a Volcarona in my party, because it will make it increase. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually decrease the egg time in Pixelmon. It does do it in Pokemon, though. So you are right there, but unfortunately in terms of like Pixelmon, it doesn't actually decrease the amount of time it takes for these guys to hatch, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, we should be really close here now, so let's just keep flying around on our Moltres. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh man, I'm still so excited about hearing that shout. Like, yeah, we like tested it and stuff when we updated to 1.7, and you know, we went through all of these things and tried to see how it worked, and for some reason what we thought, well, up until now, was that they just would no longer spawn on our island because our island was generated pre 1.7, and we just thought with the way the biomes were classified and stuff like that, it just wasn't working. Basically, that's the best way of describing it. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I think it definitely was a Mew. I can't think of anything else that does spawn in the jungle and jungle hills areas, but unless it was a Rayquaza, I really want one of those. Like, we've searched for those. That's the elusive one for me. That's the one that keeps getting away. So yeah, anyway, why are these guys not spawning? Come on. Hey, there we go. So finally we have had our hatchlings. And oh my goodness, that took so long. But let's see what we've got. So, we've had some quite cool. We've actually got a level 1 Charmander. Oh, you're so sweet. Look at you sausage. We've actually got a Weeping Bell, which is quite cool, actually. We don't have a Victory Bell, so that would be something that's actually going to be pretty fun to evolve. And then the third one we have here is Clink. So yeah, not like the most amazing ones from these 3 mystery eggs, but they're always fun because you never know exactly what you're gonna get. But yeah, actually, to be honest with you, 2 new Pixelmon there. We don't have a Weeping Bell and we don't have a Clink, so that was very much worth it. And yeah, pretty cool. So I think that's probably going to be about it for today's episode. Thank you very much for joining me in this one. A pretty good one, actually. We saw some shenanigans in the desert. We actually got our first legendary shout for pretty much like 6 or 7 months on this island, so that is amazing. We played a bit of Mystery Egg Roulette, and as well as that, we have pretty much nearly filled up a Static Souls Orb, so I think next week we are probably going to go on a little bit of an adventure. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, always awesome to play some Pixelmon with you. Just before you go, please remember to poke me in that like button, and if you're not yet subscribed, go for it. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. And see ya.